Are you ready, ready?
Welcome to the Boom Room. What an exciting week. I can't wait to talk about it. So having said that, let's talk about it. Lincoln Legends scoring 174 points in what seemed like a down week to him continues to roll. Whooping that ass, it looked like it's starting to get late, kind of early. It's time to turn it up, man. Negro Reality was all bark, no bite, losing by 85 points to TNT. I think it might be time to get off the smack board and learn how to set a lineup. Moving on, shout out to the North. After getting roasted last week, stood up, beat Bread Inc. by 53 points this week. I guess you could say he won by a North. Good looking, man. It wasn't the game of the week, but it was the game of the year. The Higher Power versus El Cajinos. El Cajino triumphantly wins 198 to 193. The Higher Power getting 60 points from his quarterback, 38 from Baby. But ultimately, he was undone by his kicker. Cajinos lost the quarterback battle by 38 points. Usually when that happens, that spells doom. But he got 94 points from Aaron Jones and Amari Cooper. What a performance. Tough loss for Higher Power. Great win for El Cajinos. That might have saved the season in hindsight. Now, the game of the week. With the Higher Power already losing, this game took on even more importance. The defending champ Jabronis got off to a hot start on Thursday night with 41 points from Russell Wilson, only to be answered by 27 from Cooper Kupp. In a surprising move, Arizona Ryan benches Ty Gurley for Wayne Gallman, who ends up getting hurt, and it looks like the move will backfire. But Mike Evans says, hold my beer, and he lays a bagel. You heard that right. Mike Evans had a bagel. He still looked like he was in control, however, but then Dak Prescott in garbage time piled up plenty of points. The champ tried to make a run late with Marlon Mack and his kicker, but it wasn't enough. Too little, too late. Great victory for Arizona Ryan. He tightened up what looks like the best division in the Beat It Fantasy Football League. What a week of football. I hope next week lives up to this past week. Man. In the new segment, like what I like to call Who Says No? A couple of trade proposals, and then you guys can think to yourself, who says no in this proposal? The first proposal, Leonard Fournette for Amari Cooper. Who says no? The second proposal, DeAndre Hopkins and David Montgomery for Nick Chubb and Robert Woods. Who says no? And the last one, Le'Veon Bell for Mike Evans. Who says no? I'm interested in your guys' feedback on that. If you liked it, I can bring 3 trades to you every week, and we can see who says no. Now, having said that, let's get on to our guest for the week. Without further ado, I'd like to bring on this week's guest. I think it's going to be kind of like the 4th of July. We're going to have some fireworks. This owner needs no introduction. Let's give it up for the one, the only, G5.
Put a Super Bowl champion in front of that, man. Hold on, I got something for you, man. You know I can't come in without my Super Bowl trophy and a bottle of champagne. Celebrate my win versus TNT. So if anybody forgot, I beat you in the Super Bowl. So if you want to get the show started while we celebrate, get this shit started, nigga. What are you talking about?
It's the time. Let's
look at the Super Bowl ring too. Make sure that shit front and center.
Let's do it.
AT, zoom in on that right there. Yo, you want a drink?
No, thank you.
Congratulations, man.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Happy runner-up. Here's the TNT in the boom room.
I told you it's going to be fireworks. You know what I mean? We're going to have a good time.
Congratulations on your highest achievement in this league.
Oh, man. I can definitely say I wasn't expecting that. I see you came prepared with props. Hey, that's good stuff, man.
Definitely.
Let's get into it.
Fire away. Ask me anything you want.
Your team right now. You feel like you guys are a contender, or you feel like you need to make a move?
Absolutely, we're a contender.
Okay.
We could use some depth at running back. And for all you niggas that don't know, Lamar Jackson and Will Disley is on the trading block looking for a running back. But even if we don't make a move, we contenders. We got somebody consistent at every position every week.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, because I know you study the rest of the league. I would say as of right now, how many teams do you think can win it this year?
Just gotta back up a little bit. I don't study the rest of the league. I kind of just pay attention to my team, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So honestly, I can't.
I get it. Maybe a little less champagne, but that's okay.
I can't answer that question for you.
Okay, that's no problem. I won't ask you of the 5 teams that's currently not in the playoffs. Which one of them you think could make a run? That being El Cajinos, Remember the North, Machiavellians, Negro, and Whipping That Ass.
El Cagino is the only one that can make a run.
Okay.
As currently constructed. But if some of those teams make some moves, then maybe it might be in a driver's seat.
Let me ask you this, because you are the one that always push the boundary of the rules in the league. It's like unintended consequences, you always find them. So let me ask you this. Is there any rules that, you have an issue with right now and you like to get out there you're not on board with?
One, I disagree with that. The framing of that question.
Okay.
That I push the boundaries of the rules as if I'm some type of cheating ass nigga. But
hey, that's your word.
The main rule that needs to be addressed is if a player plays in the game, you can cut him and then bring somebody else on. Once he plays, he should be on your roster. But I've been saying that for damn near 5 years now.
Okay. Is there anything else, or is that the only one that you want to touch on right now?
Off the top.
Okay. We're going to do something that I like to do called a little rapid fire. I'm going to ask you a couple questions, and don't think about it. Just, since you're a little lubricated, just say whatever comes to your mind. All right, you ready? Who would you rather see win a chip first? TNT or Lincoln Legends?
These trick questions. Yeah. Lincoln Legends, man. Okay, fuck TNT.
Here you go. Whose titles do you respect more? The Higher Power or Jabronis?
Higher Power. Jabronis, he got one title. The first 3 don't count.
How many games does Whooping That Ass win this year?
Who cares? You're irrelevant right now. He might have the first undefeated season, win the season in the motherfucking history.
Who's the best owner between Bread, Negro, and Arizona Ron?
Bread.
All right, 2 more. Finish this sentence for me. El Cajinos.
Need to change the name to his fucking team. That shit is stupid. The nigga, I swear to God, I wanted to play this nigga for the rights to the name for his team. He got the dumbest name for his team in the history of fucking fantasy football. Yo, nigga, change that shit.
Last one. Finish the sentence. TNT.
Sucks.
As he sucks on the bottom. But I just last week we had the Rebel Alliance on. He made some comments. So, in fairness, was there any response or any remarks you had after seeing what he had to say?
Absolutely. First thing is, what do I got to do with that nigga leaving? I mean, we ain't had no beef. We ain't had no problems. I had no idea how my name got put up in that shit and how I got put in it. So I have no idea what I even got to do with that.
Listen, refresh your memory.
To the Rebel Lions, you my man. I love you. I know the feeling ain't mutual. I always thought you was funny but a horrible owner. And the 4th wheel on the motherfucking 3 on the tricycle, but Whatever. I ain't got shit to do with you leaving, nigga. Just because you got season tickets, don't blame that shit on me. Yeah, he was unfair to Ish, man. he went kind of hard at Ish for no reason, but yeah.
I mean, he scored 53 points, though. You know.
And listen, everybody have a bad game.
Okay, but listen, it's like I said.
He had a couple buys, couple injuries.
No, he didn't.
And listen, Deshaun Jackson hurt. The nigga ain't 40 on the first game, so don't act like he was trash from the beginning.
Okay, well, then you heard it. I'll give you the floor. Is there anything else that you want to address in the league as a core owner, a day one owner?
Yeah, Tone, where you at, man? You MIA? I know you in Africa, but motherfucker, your phone work, nigga. like you can set your lineup, you can answer trade requests. Motherfucker, if a nigga reach out for DeAndre Hopkins, you can say something. Yo, you ain't gotta have a shadow owner running your motherfucking team. Why you do whatever the fuck you do?
You want to elaborate on who the shadow owner is?
I ain't gonna say nothing because T my man.
Okay.
But yo, get active, man. Yo, we gonna argue or you just gonna sit and be all motherfucking politically correct?
No, I'm politically correct. Like I
you
said,
just gonna let me drink this champagne in your face?
Yeah, absolutely.
Celebrate my motherfucking championship on your show.
When you come to the boom room, it's your time. Don't worry.
I'm saying, if you want to make the boom room the championship room, fine.
Hey, listen, it's your time. We appreciate you coming out. Hey, you won the game.
Yo, here's the James White, motherfucking Demaryius Thomas, AJ Green, Odell Beckham Jr., Blake Bortles, all the niggas that stepped up in that championship game versus TNT to bring this trophy home. Yo, we love you.
Hey man, congratulations.
Oh, one last thing. Can we retire Maurice Jones-Drew jersey like as part of my team?
Yeah, knock yourself out. I mean, you don't need permission from that. That's your own organization. Put it up on your ring of honor. Who cares?
Probably should have talked about it more. All right.
Yeah, who cares? Hey, look, I want to thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. I know the league is going to love this interview. You did your thing.
Hey T, can you see my ring when I pull my drink up?
Good luck with the rest of the season. Once again, I want to thank G5. Like I said, it was going to be fireworks, and he definitely provided them. You know, it's like, you know, when you see somebody dressed like it's still the 70s, living in the past, you see them with an afro, they bell bottoms, you know. When you accomplish something that's the only thing you ever accomplished, I can understand why you want to glow. Hey, man, glow the way. You definitely did it, man. Shout out to Afro with the bell bottoms. Having said that, we're going to go this week. The game of the week, we're going to go the Higher Power versus TNT. Two teams that's currently in first place. It should be a great game. I hope you guys love this week. Can't wait to see you next week in the Boom Room.